It's hard not to bite the hand that feeds you, so you learn to feed yourself. Try to find some fans that need you, so you can fill the shelves. Hustle mixtapes and EPs, trying to make a dent. Move back in with the fam, so you ain't gotta pay the rent. Find a cat who's down to ride, live hungry, same struggle. If you do the math right, that should make your money double. Gotta have the right mentality, same drive, same dreams. See things the same way, same eyes, same schemes. Although the odds are stacked against you, there ain't no looking back. Everybody goes against you.
Yo, I'm hating, son, you
But you know you bring the heat every time you on a track. All you need's a buzz in the street, the fiends on it like crack. Waking up early, going to sleep late, all in pursuit of the almighty release date. Niggas hating every day.
Hey yo, my shit is harder.
Y'all cats might hustle hard, head turners hustle harder, hustle harder.
We stay on the grind and break day. You was raised in the streets the same way.
Hustle harder.
If you raised in the heat, then ain't straight. Bloody money, high stakes, so this shit gotta change.
Hustle harder.
HT, CDs and tapes. Dub plates, heat the place, shots, leave a trace. We hustle to get free, you sell your soul, you get paid. Same hood, same snake, same crook, same face.
Big black elemental, the guard max powers. Head turners get together in the lab for hours. We've been on a hustle game since back in the day. To put it down and get on tracks and scream get away. Selling t-shirts at concerts and baseball games. Selling Newports and weed, no clientele for cocaine. Selling everything, man. The posters on my wall, just trying to get one step closer to speaking to y'all. Slinging the clothes off my back, the hats and the kicks. Give me 7 more bars and I'll be slinging you this. Put in work, hit the radio, the colleges, the magazine. Won't be satisfied till I'm known as the Bean. On the grizzly all the time, stay tired, stay frustrated. Look back and say one day we finally made it. Set a nice place for a son or a daughter, but son, I'm still dreaming, so I gotta hustle harder, hustle harder.
We grind and scheme to rise like steam. To get over's the American dream. Now,
hustle harder.
the American nightmares right here, rocking 3 stripes and Nike Airs. Shit over the beam. To all my hustlers holding the cream, rocking the beads and the clothes is green. Respecting the OGs that's older than me. Walk with me while I show you that we hustle harder.
Y'all motherfuckers don't want it with Getaway. What up, Scotch? Suckers. The whole Butter Beats family hustle harder. Hustle, hustle harder. Everybody in the beam, get up, get up. We hustle harder. Y'all don't hustle like us, y'all don't grind like us, man. Y'all don't put in work in the streets. Hustle harder.
This next song is for all them heads that's got a lot in their mind. Always thinking, what's my next move? What am I gonna do?
Alright, we'll start this episode now. Those guys gave me that CD at a show. I don't remember what year. It's probably been a decade. I always thought this should have got more airplay, but that's the way the indie market goes. Hustle harder. It's just gotta keep going, man. Hustle harder. Since there I don't know if the space in this would matter or not. I just went ahead and gave us a place to run these, so now we can do a copy, change directory, paste. And now we're in there for chapter 4. I think Mongo is already going to be installed with... It's not installed with... I think I already installed it. If not, we'll back up and go over the installation. We'll know as soon as we try to run the first command, it'll tell us... I don't... You're giving me a Mongo command and the Mongo space is not defined. Give me a message along those lines. So here we are, key features of Mongo. Is that where I meant to start? Or is that just my bookmark? Let's look this over for a second. Key features of Mongo. We just got to the shell. I think that's what we're. Let's go ahead and review this page. Looks like we've actually got the orange check mark on it. So, oh yeah, and this is a big page. Oh, the basin format. Yeah, the 4-bit. Okay, so the unique identifier. That's all one big object instead of lots of separate little tables. But then you can still query the index of that object. So yeah, I think there's a reason we had an orange checkbox here. I got all this pretty well. Still a little confused on the difference between a horizontal and vertical. The more you go to like cloud computing, the more the idea of a machine becomes a little more abstract. So, I mean, if you got more RAM and if you got more CPU, don't you have more machine? More hard drive capacity. So, it almost feels like an outdated term or carried over term from an older era, but I'm probably just not thinking about it correctly. So yeah, we did our orange checkbox. Let's go ahead and get the shell here. So we should have some live stuff, and it's just Mongo. If you followed Chapter 1, Introduction to Main, you should have a working instance of Mongo database in your local environment. To interact with MongoDB, you'll use the Mongo database shell, which you encountered in Chapter 1, Introduction to Main. The Mongo database shell is a command line tool that enables the execution of different operations using a JavaScript syntax query language. In order to explore the different parts of MongoDB, let's start the Mongo database shell by running the Mongo executable as follows. If Mongo database has been properly installed, you should see an output similar to what is shown in the following screenshot. Connecting to test. Notice how the shell is telling you the current shell version and that it has connected to the default test database. Current shell version. Mongo database shell version 306. Okay, let's give ourselves a checkbox here. We're just going to go back over to the machine. We'll go to here. And we're just gonna say Mongo. Mongo? Mongo, Mongo? Okay, so it's not installed. Node server. Okay, let me think. So npm init, isn't it? It's doing something. If I remember correctly, that's trying to create a JSON file. Can't find the server file. I mean, there's really nothing in there, so what am I even trying to do? All I did was create the directory. Not thinking clearly. Let's do this. Let's take, we were in chapter 3. We'll take 3.3. Let's do a copy of that. Since this is just an empty folder, is all that really was, but we're still running it. Let's kill that package. Oh wait, let's read what it did first. It did, the init went ahead and tried to create the package JSON. this is still interacting. It's still gonna, huh? Even without the server file. So I wonder what it would do if we just had the package JSON and no server file. I wonder what it would do. Probably nothing. Let's just go ahead and do Control C for now. Think about this. We've got Mongo installed, but it's not really running. Let's try that again. Let's go ahead and go through with this. If anything, I'll just copy the server file over. There's a better way to tell. Let's hold it for a second. Yeah, so I've installed it. Let's do so can I run Mongo in a directory that has nothing in it? Is the question. Let's do that. Let's review how you get started with Mongo. I know I've had it running. I'm pretty sure I've had it running on this machine before. Let me finish up what I was doing there. I think maybe I just need to have Node running. Okay, so we know it's on here. Package name, chapter 4, sure. Version 1. Description. Just wanted to run Mongo shell. Really? Dude. Entry point and index.js. So we're going to copy over one of those server.js files. Test command, yeah, we'll give it a test. Get repository. Haven't done a video on get yet, but I do have one. I'm kind of trying to log into my my GitHub. I don't know what URL I'm going to use from there, but we'll find something. And I'll probably make it a dead end. I'll probably make it a repository that wasn't created. Let's just make a new one. Make a new repository, and we're going to name this one Mongo. I know this isn't right. I shouldn't have to do all this just to start Mongo database shell. I'm gonna do it anyways. Dude. Mongo. Where do it go? We'll leave this public. Always give them a readme. License. Curious about license. I'm thinking about doing a whole episode on Git repository and license and version history. Those are the two things I'm stuck on that I need to kind of learn. General public license, Apache license, MIT license, simplified license, or revised, Eclipse, the unlicensed. Do a whole episode. I mean, a Pomodoro's nothing to talk about. Maybe if you just gave 2 or 3 minutes on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. I think none's pretty self-explanatory. But 12, if you spent 2 minutes on each, you got 24, and then a minute for intro and outro. Kind of cover your subject matter. That's easily a Pomodoro just on the licenses. So, Turtle Wolf Mongo, create repository. Now, we've got this repository, and there's the GitHub, Turtle Wolf Mongo. Okay. I know I'm doing down the wrong track. This is not what I need to start it. But, gotta start somewhere. Why not here? Keywords, testing, Mongo, dude, author, tdub, license, I guess ISC is the default, homepage, bugs, URL, Mongo issues, nice, homepage, Mongo readme. Okay, I can live with all that. Those are some nice defaults. I'm not seeing that fill out completely yet. I guess because I didn't put in the GitHub last time, but it gave me errors when I didn't. And the default answer is yes, so if I just hit enter again, and there's our package JSON that it created. So now I want to see it. I want to see it. It's a little slower because we're on the Windows 7. There we go. That's all it did. It created that because we went into an empty directory and told it npm init node package manager initialization, and it did. But we didn't give it under dependencies. Don't even have dependencies. Chapter 4, version 1, description, main, scripts, repository, keywords, author, license, bugs, homepage. let's also get what we last had in chapter 3. Sometimes you gotta take a step backwards to keep going forwards. Go back to the desktop and dig down. Let's look at the package first. If the dependencies in there, I want to grab Express. Yeah, it's got all these dependencies. So we got name and version. But I want to take dependencies out of it. I want to borrow their dependencies. Again, snapping blocks. Snapping little plastic blocks. Name, version. They're doing a comma after every one of these entries in the object, and that's an object in an object, and the brackets define the object. But do a little Control S, gives us our beautifier. Thought I'd throw dependencies to line up with the rest of them if I hit Control S. I wonder if I feel like they need a comma there. Yeah, see, this one goes repositories. So version. Wait. Yeah, dependencies, description, object. Scripts would match, it's an object. And comma at the end of their object. Let's try that. Control S. Okay, I feel like that's right. So we got our dependencies. And then the other thing they had. File. Open. Well, really all that. Just not the package. Server. I just want to look at server first. Let's open it. Development. Configure Express. App listen. Okay. I'm good with all that. Let's just do file. Actually, let's not. Server.js, we'll close that one. And this one's still chapter 3. And this one's been saved. So we'll close it too. Okay. Desktop. So that's the easier way to do it. Copy this. Go into what we've got made for chapter 3. I should just go in there and try to run it. Let's do that. Be easier than all this rigmarole. Let's do let's get where I was just talking about. We'll go into here. Copy. Closed it. Okay, we'll change directory. Now we're in there. Alright, let's see if we can run Mongo here. Oh, because I didn't start the server. That was the whole point. I tried doing install before. Let's try doing update. Oh, npm update. Now it's done something. I think update and install are kind of similar. I think update installs rollback failed. I think update installs anything that's not installed. So it does both. It updates and it installs. So it's like a double command. It updates it by installing anything that's not installed, in addition to updating anything that is installed, is my understanding. Again, I'm not pretending to be a professional. If more advanced, there's people that know things that I don't know, want to correct me and clarify. I'm just documenting what I learn as I go, mostly. Server running. Okay, now if that's gonna hang up, I mean it's doing what it's supposed to do. Let's just do another window. And let's get to the same spot. So think of these as threads now. I don't know if that's accurate either. It feels like they are. There's one thread running this server. Oh, it's at the end of the episode. I said I'd go a little bit late because I had my friend's music playing. See, I need to review how to get Mongo. I know it's there, MongoDB. Let's try Mongo shell. Alright, I'll do a little review on Mongo. We'll come back and do another episode.